Good morning, YouTube family. How you guys doing today? So, it's Saturday morning and I'm at a community sale. Sale back there, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like early, it's 6:30 right now. One sale was listed at 6, so I came out and was thinking that there was not gonna be any other sales, but there's been a few. So, this is my first score of the day for 20 bucks. A little kind of weirdness, a couple Final Fantasy games, Ring King in the box, and then Tag Team Wrestling. So that's cool. I mean, Ring King in the box. Ring King is it's actually a good game. It's actually a pretty good game, and I didn't have it in the box, so I'm pretty cool with that. Yeah, now I'm just driving around seeing what I can find. Here's another sale right there. You guys can see it. So I'm gonna go to this one and see if he's got anything. Sometimes you could tell, you look at people's faces and you're like, that guy plays video games, so he looks like he would, but I don't know, who knows? I'm wrong sometimes, so we'll see. I'll be right back. Well, that was fun. I asked this guy for games and he brings out 360. So I got some games, actually, for 20 bucks. That Halo Reach Special Edition is pretty cool. Nothing crazy, but, you know, 20 bucks is fair for that. So, there's a sale right here. So this other family comes up and they start trying to grab at the game, so I'm just blocking them the whole way. Like, I'm the one that asked for the games, get out of here. Resellers, swap meet vendors, so yeah, let me get this sale and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I just got back. I just got done with a sale. I came, you know, like I said, came at 6 in the morning for another sale, and this one was setting up and they said to come back at 7, so I came back and this is what I got. They said they only had PS2, but when I got there I asked them for more games and they had Wii. So for the PS2 I just got Nightmare Before Christmas and SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, and then I got this whole Wii set, best game in there, Mario Party 8, 25 bucks. So pretty good. I'm about to hit another sale right now. Alright guys, a sale right back there. I don't know, you can't really see it because they just started setting up. By the way, best time to get to a community sale right when they're setting up, because if you're there a few minutes after they set up, it's already too late. So, big giant black bag full of video games. It's all Wii stuff. Paid 20 bucks. 20 bucks for all Wii stuff. So there's a bunch of stuff in there. I didn't even really go through it. I couldn't pass up 20 bucks. Saw a bunch of Mario games. So yeah, there's another sale. Let me hit this one up. Score sale back there for 80 bucks. This box full of GameCube. We got a bunch of Marios. No, not like Smash or nothing like that. Mario Party 7, Mario Kart, Mario Strikers, Mario Sunshine, Paper Mario, just amazing stuff. So pretty sweet. I'm happy with it. 80 bucks. Now I gotta go find an ATM and get more cash out because I didn't think it was gonna be this good of a sale, but definitely sweet. I'm happy. I've been wanting a GameCube score for a little while now, so I'm stoked. Yeah, here's another sale. I will hit you guys back. All right guys, I just hit a pretty decent score back there. The sale back there for 150 bucks. I got a complete in-box Wii U. It came with Super Smash Bros. And then a 3DS Yoshi. Sweet! That's a good one to have. And then these 3DS games, I got Lego Chima, Skylanders, Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, and Mario Kart 7. So, pretty sweet. 150 bucks. I mean, and I don't have that box variant. I was kind of going for, I mean, I'm probably not going to keep the system, but I don't know, maybe. It's got a brand new gamepad. They broke theirs and they ordered a brand new one, so pretty sweet. So we'll see. 150 bucks is cheap. I found a part of the community sale that had no signs pointing to it, so there's less people hunting in this area, so that's better for me. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to you guys when I find more stuff. If not, then, you know, I'll get everything together and show you guys what I got. Alright, I'm convinced it's a Wii day. Another box of Wii right here. Best game in there, Mario Sports Mix. Not a lot of people know about that one. Mario Kart, New Super Mario Bros, some other, you know, whatever ones. 20 bucks, can't beat that. So here's another sale, about to hit it up. Today is a good day. As you guys can see, this box right here, this white one that's pointing at, there's a Nintendo in there. I'm not gonna pull it out. There's nothing crazy. I think Mendel Palace is probably one of the more uncommon ones that was in there that I saw. But there's that, and then like Sonic 3. There's a bunch of Sega games. She said she had a Nintendo and 20 games, but I think she was including the Sega games. She didn't really know. like you know, the difference or whatever, but 25 bucks. Good deal for a Nintendo. There's 6 Nintendo games and probably 8 or so Sega games. So pretty good. I'm happy with that. Finally, like a Nintendo score. I mean, I had those 2 Nintendo games in the morning, but you know, there it is. I mean, I've been hitting people saying they have Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo, all this stuff, but none of them wanted to sell it. So pretty good. I found somebody who did. So yeah, about to hit another sale. See you guys in a bit. What's up, everybody? So all done with garage sales. Trying, you know, I know this is like the upload. My upload timing is kind of yeah, but I'm done with garage sales, and it was a really good weekend. It was a community sale weekend. I went to a community sale on Saturday. Friday. Now I'll show you this after the community sale finds, because this actually came in on Sunday. Friday I went to a sale that listed handheld games, and I ended up meeting one of my buddies there, and it ended up being like casino poker handhelds that were in the package, like nothing our type of video game related. And so I asked the guy, you know, if he had any stuff, and he said, yeah, you know, he had a bunch of Nintendo games that he's been picking up and all this other stuff. That it wasn't going to be yard sale prices, but decent prices. And he's telling me that he had a deluxe set, you know, with Rob and all that. It was just missing the Nintendo. So I'll get to that stuff, because he actually got back to me, and I went in and picked up a bunch of stuff from him. So community sales. All right, so let's see. I go to this community sale. I've never been to this community before. And it ended up being pretty good. So my first score, I walk up to this guy and ask him if he had video games, and he said, yeah, he has PS1 games, a lot of RPGs. So I got kind of excited, because PS1 has a lot of really good RPGs, but he came out with a couple of Final Fantasy games. Not bad, but you know, it wasn't what I was expecting. So we got what is this one? That's Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy Origins. And these are all Black Label too. Final Fantasy Tactics. And then he said he had some Nintendo games, so he brings out these 2. We got Tag Team Wrestling and Ring King in the box. That's actually a decent one to find in the box. I paid 20 bucks for this stuff. Now, I don't really remember the order too much. So throughout the whole day, it was basically a Wii day, and I kept finding Wii after Wii after Wii, and it was all super cheap. Like, I didn't spend much at all on any of these Wii games. There was a lot more, like Mario's and stuff, but I you know, went in and traded in a bunch of you know, Mario stuff like that to finish paying off my pre-order. I'll show you guys that one right here. So, you know, I did that. So those are already gone. So these are the Wii ones that are left. But the ones that I got rid of, like, you know, Mario Karts, New Super Mario Bros., Mario Sports Mix, you know, a lot of Wii stuff that just sits. You know, if I already have it, I just take it to GameStop and get the trade credit. A lot of times I do it when we're having a promotion. So I'll show you the Wii games that were left. We got Mario Kart Wii. I had like 3 copies of each of these 2, so these are the only ones I didn't take. Super Mario Bros. Wii. Just Dance Kids 2. These ones, this was given to me. It's just the case. And then these 2 were with another Wii bundle that I bought. Nightmare Before Christmas and Battle for Bikini Bottom. Alright, and we got the Simpsons game. It's a pretty good one. We got a sealed Star Wars Force Unleashed. Kids Sports Crazy Golf. I'm just going to read these out. I'm just going to show you guys. You guys can see it right there. Bunch of, you know, crappy titles. Fortunately, GameStop doesn't take these ones, so. But those are all came in each bundle. Each bundle had good Mario games, and they were like, one bundle I got was like $10. Another bundle I got was like $20. I got one for $20, and it had 15 games and the system. So, 2 copies of Wii Sports, which I don't know why I forgot to bring those ones. Here's some more. I think there's another sealed one in here. A lot of these guys. These ones right here. I might hold on to the Army Men one, Phineas and Ferb. And then this was the other sealed one. It'd be cool if I would have found like a Zelda or a Mario sealed, but in Indiana Jones, the original Lego Indiana Jones original Adventures. All right. I guess I think these were next. Let's see here. Clear up. Oh yeah, and one of the Wii scores. It was just that black trash bag you guys saw, and it was full of Wii games. There were some decent ones in there, but there was this bag full of Skylanders in there. So there was that, the system and everything. I mean, there was a bunch of games in there, probably 30-something games, and I only paid $20 for the whole bag. So that was a good deal. Let's see if I can move this box out of the way. Got a lot more stuff again. Okay, so this was next. I asked this guy for video games, and he brings out, and you know, as far as community sales work, you have to be early to each one to try to get there when they set up, kind of thing. You know, I don't know. It's different every time. Sometimes that doesn't even work. Sometimes, you know, it's just not your day. It's all luck. So he brings out Xbox 360 and Xbox One games. He didn't mean to bring out the One games. I was hoping he was, you know, trying to sell those ones, but he didn't want to sell those because I always try to beef up my Xbox One collection. But for $20, I got Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, Street Fighter 4, Resident Evil 5, and then this Halo Reach. What is this? Like a limited edition Halo Reach. So that's actually really cool. I'm gonna hold on to that one for sure. $20 for that. I guess this one was next. So you know, going through the day, that first Nintendo score was like one of the better scores of the day. Kept getting Wii games. Wii games are cool, but usually I only pick up Wii games to get trade credit as far as like for pre-ordering stuff. And come across this sale, and they said they had a GameCube. Now they were a little hesitant. They didn't want to bring it out because, you know, they didn't want to sell it for like $20-30. They wanted more. I told them, I was like, well, I can check it out, and if you guys want to sell it, you know, we can, you know, figure out a price that works for both of us, and then we'll go from there. And they were like, okay, that sounds fair. So brought out the GameCube. I don't have the GameCube over here, but it was a silver GameCube. And I got 4 controllers. Only one of them was a aftermarket, and then a bunch of games. Let's see here. I'll show you. All the games were in this case. All the cases were empty, so I matched them out. The only one that I couldn't find was Kirby. So we got SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. I think I have a case for that one. FIFA Soccer 07, and Rampage Total Destruction, and then the Metroid Echoes bonus disc. Which Metroid wasn't even in here. So, I don't know why they only had the bonus disc. Alright. This was the only one that I needed for my collection. The rest are all doubles. NBA Street Volume 2. Pretty good condition. You can tell I never played that one. Alright, the rest, we've got Paper Mario. All the Mario games are missing their manuals. She said that she usually took the manuals out and put them in a folder like she did with her kids' Lego books and stuff like that, so she didn't know where they were. Mario Party 7, Mario Superstar Baseball, Super Mario Strikers, Super Mario Sunshine, Godzilla Destroy All Monsters, Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic Heroes, Sonic Riders, Cars, Operation or Codename Kids Next Door, Star Wars Bounty Hunter, Pac-Man Fever. This is the Kirby Air Ride. This is the only one that didn't have the game, but the case is there. Namco Museum 50th Anniversary, Spyro A Hero's Tale, Mario Kart Double Dash, Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, X-Men Legends, and Madagascar. So we were going, you know, like talking about it, and she said she wanted $80, and I was like, all right, that's totally fair. I'll give you $80 for it. So $80 for that one. Really good deal. And I, you know, get to add a game to the collection. All right, I think, was this one next? I'll show this one first. So I walk up to the sale, and looks like, you know, they had kids and stuff, so usually younger kids means Wii U, stuff like that. Well, they said that their kids don't even touch this stuff anymore, it just sits, so they wanted to sell it. So for $150, I got, this is what they brought out first. They wanted 50 for this and 100 for the Wii U. So for 50 bucks, I got a Yoshi Special Edition 3DS XL. Definitely holding on to this one. This one's definitely going to be kept. And then 4 games. I got Mario Kart 7, Skylanders Swap Force, Lego Chima, and Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. And then they brought out the Wii U, complete in box, and I'm holding on to this one because I didn't have this box variant. Trying to go for, you know, the multiple box variants that came out for the Wii U. I know that the consoles are the same except the Zelda one, but I have the Zelda one. I have this one, Mario 3D World, and the new Super Mario Bros. Luigi Bros. U or whatever. I have that one. So 4 separate box consoles. So we got this, and they bought a brand new gamepad for it because their kids broke the other one, and they had 1 game, Super Smash Bros. So 150 bucks. That's a really good deal. Let's see. Next, this was finally like a retro score. Walk up and ask these people to sale, and they said no, but they had a neighbor that was sitting there with them, and she said, yes, I have an old Nintendo. And she's like, let me go grab it. And I walk over to her house next door, and she brings it out, and she's like, yeah, I haven't opened this box in 20 years. And I got a little excited, but, you know, nothing bad. It's, you know, mostly common stuff. But she's, at first, when she told me, she was like, yeah, I have this in 20 games. The Nintendo in 20 games. And I was like, oh, crap. You know, when we opened the box, these were the only Nintendo games. So I got the system, and then these Nintendo games, and then there was a few Sega games in there, too. Mendel Palace, which is the best one that's in there. It's kind of one you don't ever really see too often. Marble Madness. Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, which is destroyed. Tecmo Baseball. Another one I don't see too often. Puss in Boots. And Excitebike. This one was in the console. And then in the Sega games, we got Triple Play 96, Shaq Fu, Sonic 3, best one of the Sega games, Sonic 2, RBI Baseball 93 and 94. So for that I paid $20. $20 for a Nintendo and some games. Can't beat that. That was a great deal. Alright, now let's get to the one that I got on Sunday. I'm going to throw this in there as garage sale because it was technically a garage sale. So I get there, he's all set up, ready for me to look at everything. And he told me he wanted $150 for the deluxe set with a Nintendo. So I told him I don't need a Nintendo because he didn't have the original one that came with it. But he came down. So after we worked all the pricing and everything, I mean, this was all his prices too. He gave me $200 for everything. So I was pretty stoked. I mean, he kind of had me worried like he was gonna, you know, look everything up on eBay and then I couldn't, you know, get anything. But he was pretty fair. He said he found all this stuff at garage sales for next to nothing, so he wasn't gonna go crazy. But this was the part I was most excited about. Now I kind of touched it up a little bit, but it's still, this is the deluxe set. That was the test one. As you can see right here, it has no graphic. It doesn't say deluxe set, nothing like that. This is the test version. This is the one that came out in LA and New York, and it was limited. There wasn't that many of them, so I mean, the value comes from having matching numbers, everything. So obviously it's not going to have that. The ROB is original, but the Nintendo won't be original, and there's no paperwork. But it's got the styrofoam and everything, and I didn't have this variant, so that was pretty cool. That's, to me, this is worth it right there. Set this over here. So now I have both variants. All right. So he had kind of, you know, a table set out full of a bunch of stuff. At first I only picked out, you know, all the Super Nintendo games and then the Nintendo games. But you know, just a few of the Nintendo games. But then the price was really decent, so I was like, just how much for all the Nintendo games, all the Super Nintendo games, and a Super Nintendo. So $200. So we got Super Nintendo here, and came with cables and everything. These are the only 2 Sega games. I got Ranger X, and then for the Master System I got Cyborg Hunter. Didn't have either one of those. Super Nintendo, these are some good ones. We got Super Mario All-Stars, Zombies Ate My Neighbors, Turtles in Time, Mario All-Stars Mario World. I mean, that right there, you know, that's worth it. Super Punch-Out, F-Zero, Mortal Kombat 2, Kawasaki Caribbean Challenge. Actually, I might not have that one. Tecmo Super Bowl, Super Street Fighter 2, Mortal Kombat 3, and The Lion King. And then NES, we got this cool like case right here, and these ones have, a lot of these have manuals. Got Legendary Wings, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Rescue Rangers, Legend of Zelda, Adventures of Link. This is another one that you don't really see too often. Castellian. And these ones have their manuals. I'm not going to pull those ones out, but you can see right there. We got Jordan vs. Bird, Turtles, Simon's Quest, and Castlevania. All these have their manuals. And then there was a couple of extra manuals here. Mario 3, Stealth, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I think that was it for those. And then we have some more NES games right here. We got Big Nose the Caveman. I wish that was Big Nose Freaks Out because I don't have that one. Bible Adventures, Russian Attack, John Elway's Quarterback, Adventures of Bayou Billy, WCW World Championship Wrestling, Mario Bros. Duck Hunt. There's the last ones here. Metal Gear, California Games, another Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, Adventures of Bayou Billy. There's a few doubles here. I mean, like I said, he found these all at garage sales. So, Dragon Warrior, Faxanadu, another Dragon Warrior, and Wizards and Warriors. So really decent for 200 bucks. We were talking for a little while, and he's been, you know, garage sailing for a while and stuff. And he said one of his best finds was he went to an estate sale, and it was pretty bad because the house smelled like cat pee and cigarette. So he's, you know, looking through, and everybody's off looking at, you know, stuff they can see, and he sees this little cabinet, and he opens it up, and it's full of a Nintendo and like 30 boxed games. So he ended up picking that up, and he asked the lady how much she wanted, and she said, well, I have to sell it with the stand that's in there, you know, the whole thing. And he was thinking she was going to say some high price, and she was like, we're asking $20. And he's like, oh, well, okay. So he takes all that stuff out to his truck, he puts all the games in his truck, and then throws the stand away. So that was pretty cool. It was cool to just, you know, talk with him and stuff like that. But he was a really cool guy. So yeah, 200 bucks for that. Super stoked. That's it for garage sale stuff. Now let's move on to let's see. Show this one first. This was a Facebook purchase. I drive all the way out there to meet this guy, and he ends up like kind of not. He never showed up. So, you know, I tell him, you know, thanks for wasting my time. I wasn't super upset. It was whatever. It wasn't too far of a drive. But I go home. An hour and a half later, he sends me a message. Oh man, I fell asleep. So sorry. So he brought me the games instead of me having to drive all the way out there, and he gave me a free one. So for 40 bucks, I got Mario Kart Double Dash, Super Smash Bros. Melee, Mario Party 6, and Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex. This was the free one that he gave me, so I was cool with that. 40 bucks on that. Let's see. All right, so I was ordering Wii U games online. You know, some more of the harder to find ones. So I got my first two orders came. I'll show you these ones first. The first ones came in, and they, you know, were complete. So Darksiders 2 and Legend of K Anniversary. So didn't have those ones, so I was happy with that. And then this third one comes in. I got Darksiders War Master Edition because the new, like this one's brand new. The new version was cheaper than buying it used, so I bought that new. So then my last two games came in. I bought Hot Wheels and Cabela's, and both of those are a little harder to find. Both of them came disc only, so you know, it sucks, but. So I went to the store to take them back, and one of them was at that store. So I walk up to the cashier, and I tell her, you know, my situation. I said, you really just wanted it with the case. And she's like, oh, you want the case? Go ahead, you can have it. So she gave me the case for the Hot Wheels World's Best Driver. That one is a little harder to find than Cabela's, so I was happy with that. So I returned Cabela's because GameStop Online has it constantly. And then she had just gotten some Sega games in, so returning that, and I got this one for the credit, and I paid like an extra 10-15 bucks. Shining Force in the box. It's missing the manual, but still pretty good. I didn't have that one complete, or in the box at least. I have a card only copy, so that worked out. All right, next I got this one. My kid really wanted me to grab this one. It's a pretty cool game. He really loves it. Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I got that at GameStop. And then I'll show you in order. So I had these pre-ordered already. These were all paid off. So first I went and I picked up my Samus Edition 3DS. Super stoked about that because I didn't have a new 3DS XL, you know, with all the new capabilities and stuff. So this one was really cool. So I missed out on pre-ordering the special edition, but one of them popped up at a local GameStop, you know, closer to me, and I clicked to reserve it. Come and get it. And it took a little while for them to email me back, but I ended up getting it. So I used trade credit, and I got the Metroid Samus Returns Special Edition. So pretty cool to go with my Samus 3DS. And then just the other day, I picked up my other pre-order, which was already all paid off. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and this is the special edition, or the giant edition, as I say. This box is huge, but I mean, it's okay. This, I wish these kind of maybe were ceramic or metal or something, but they're mostly plastic, but it's still pretty cool. I used all trade credit to pay this off. Me and my buddy already beat the game too, which I thought was pretty fun. I'm more of a casual, Marvel versus Capcom type of player. I'm not, one that gets all super into it, but I really like it. It was just fun to play. I mean, it's fun, to play with my kid and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, that was all paid off with trade credit. That's pretty much the only way I ever do it at GameStop. And then, so let me see. This one right here. I took in some stuff to my buddy Armando at Pixel Vault Games, and he gave me some money, and then I had trade credit. So I got this one. Hold on. Where's the other one at? I got these two right here for my trade credit. So I got for a Dreamcast game, I got Confidential Mission. That one was pretty cool. And then I found this gem right here, and I had missed out on getting it. This is the English version, so I was pretty stoked that he had it, and he was cool with trading it. I Am Setsuna for the Switch, so pretty happy to grab that one. I think that's pretty much it as far as stuff I got for garage sales and stuff. This is not going back on the shelf like I wanted to. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys for this one. Really decent weekend. A lot of great finds, adding a few things to the collection, the pre-orders and stuff. I still got more pre-orders coming too. But yeah, that is all I got for you guys for this one. So thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you guys next time.